What's up guys, welcome to Wasted Space, and we're back in Rimworld, and I'm feeling a bit better, so hopefully I can do a 30-minute, 40-minute episode without getting too croaky and horrible, but I apologise if that does happen. And yeah, I've got a big old list of stuff to do today in front of me. Thanks to you guys again, loads of awesome suggestions, and we're going to start off with this fella here. Probably the best of the suggestions, because I can't really inflict him on any of you guys, was to call him Hodor. And then we were going to stick him only on cleaning. However, I've noticed that he's not capable of cleaning, which is unfortunate. So I don't want him on hauling either, because that'll actually mean that stuff slowed down because of him. So yeah, plant cutting's alright. Mining will slow us down as well. I'm kind of fine with it a bit like that. And the other thing we're going to rearrange in here is with Ondra. We want Ondra like full on doing art. And the other person who's got involved with the art, it's got to have been Bristow here. So we're actually going to raise his priority as well, so he gets his arse finishing that sculpture down there. Okay, so that'll do for the time being. Clark looks alright, and in fact, Clark is one of the other people we need to deal with. Now, there's kind of a few of you now that want to be in the colony, which is really cool. So what I ended up doing was old-fashioned. I just wrote all your names down and rolled some dice. So we're going to welcome Jan to the colony today. Some of you guys won't know Jan. He comments much more on Facebook than he does on YouTube. But still, awesome guy, really good support. Really appreciate all that. And yeah, welcome aboard, man. Hopefully I don't get you brutally killed in short shrift. I haven't done that to anyone else yet, which means it's bound to happen some point soon. Hopefully it's Hodor that gets brutally killed instead of anyone else. And let's get things sped up and start work on some of the other bits we need to do. So, number one is we're going to clean up this room and get an entrance in here, because there was another great suggestion, which was to make this room into a little armory at the back. So yeah, pretty much the only thing we can fit in something that shape. So yeah, get that going, and obviously that means I can run a second power conduit out of here and use these as two independent battery rooms, which should be really helpful. If you stop making quite so much noise and actually hit the tortoise that isn't moving, that would be nice. Come on, dude. How bad is your skill? 13. Yeah, so there you go. That's apparently 13. Can't hit a tortoise with a pump shotgun. Dear oh dear. Although it is a shoddy pump shotgun, to be fair. We should really look at trying to be a bit more picky with our weapons from now on. We're starting to get in a relatively solid position, I feel. That reminds me, there was another thing I wanted to do up here. So, a bit of granite wall, and we're just going to reinforce that whole edge round there, is thinking, so that it doesn't accidentally get blown through. And the other thing I thought I might do, see if we can't connect these turrets upwards like that, so that we end up with them further away from the power. They're not going to accidentally break it if they get blown up. Right, so we should probably mark up some more hunting as well. I don't know how much meat we've got. 47. That's enough for a few meals, keep people a bit happier. I want to keep the fine meals coming, basically. Otherwise, we are going to continue this sort of very, very... Oh, where are you going? History, yeah, it was in here. It was the colonist mood, and I want to try and bump this up, because if you notice, it's sort of ever so slightly going downwards. Now that's partly because you lose the new colony optimism that you have at the start, but you'd like to think with a relatively functional base like this, no one dying and so on, we were a bit more positive than that. So let's have a look at the list. What else have we got to do? We want to sort out... I was wrong, Wolf. I'm sorry. We do not have a machining table. We have an electric smelter. I haven't built a machining table. But what I decided I wanted to do about this was put JP Miner onto a research binge for a second, so that he can go and finish off the nutrient resynthesis research project, which will take him like 2 seconds. I mean, look how fast that's going. Then we can dismantle that table completely and use this room slightly differently as a full crafting room. Oh, more binging. There's only 5 left now, guys. Alright, I would use it wisely. There's not going to be any more. I promise you that. No more after that. Cool, so those batteries are actually all now really low because they're not hooked up, but we want to leave room for a switch. And let's haul this stuff out and get our... Oh, let's just get a floor in there first, I suppose. Floor in there, and where are they? Equipment racks. Somewhere to actually store our weapons so I can find them when I need them. We'll probably end up needing a few more than that. Alright, I have to wait for that to be built because I do not want it connected in here. I want no train on these 2 rooms, which means I'm going to deconstruct that light as well. That better not be the Devil Strand. Cool. As I said, it would blitz through that. There's a couple of bits of Devil Strand missing. Cool. Okay, it wasn't the Devil Strand. I'm not about to lose it. So that means we can literally deconstruct the research table. Now, I'm pretty sure that is all the research in the vanilla game. So there's nothing more that's going to suddenly appear from somewhere. I don't think there's anything else that it could appear from. So happy to get rid of that. Now, we have the drone to deal with. I think the start we could do is go and whack it with some mortars, just to begin with. So tomorrow we will set... Oh! Okay, only a local deer. Where are you? Is it you? You're miles away. Immediately attacking Vega. Driven nearby animals mad. Alright, that'll be a few more than... No, no, no. Why do I keep doing that? I'm playing this a bit aside from the Let's Plays lately, because I'm really enjoying Rimworld at the moment. Don't know why specifically now, but all of a sudden Rimworld has become really good fun. This will solve that hunting problem we had, I guess. Guys, get the hell out of there. Having suicidal tendencies, a lot of them. In fact, no, I'm going to leave you like that because I want to... Let's finish off these things. Everyone is so keen to get down that corridor. Yes, there's blood. That's because there's still a bleeding animal down there. I can see you. Look at them! Look at them with the death wish. Alright, it is actually dead now. Okay. Go, peeps, go. I mean, they're efficient. Don't get me wrong. That's some efficient stuff right there. Right, JP Miner, we need you in one of these mortars, please. We're going to have to deal with this drone before we start getting too many angry people. And let's see what happens if we just force attack down there. Cool. There's the shell. It's not going to hit, is it? No, not even close. How are we doing for mortar shells? We got loads. Yeah, we could afford to be shooting these out pretty fast. So let's give Hodor a proper purpose. Because I don't think there's going to be any real problem with him doing it with really low efficiencies. I think this is one of the cases where they're inaccurate anyway. Does it really matter? Let's see what happens. Well, something's hit it. A little bit. I'm going to leave them going for a day, maybe. See whether they do anything useful. Because we could do with using up some of those artillery shells too. But do they use the ones that are closest to death? No, they don't. That's quite annoying. I would prefer if they did. And while we do that, we need to think a little bit about in here. So the research bench is gone. We can correct that horrible flaw. Look at it. And then we're going to need a couple of production things in here. So we're going to want a machining table and another stonecutter's table. And my thinking is I actually want to move this stonecutter's table across so that we can fit them in properly. So for the time being, we will just get the machining table up. And then, actually... got to be symmetrical, can't be having anything else. And then the idea would be our stonecutters tables would both be across the bottom, there and there. I think that's the thinking, and I managed to delete one of the 4 tiles as well, so let's replace that. Looking okay, what else is on my list? Okay, this is perhaps slightly silly, but I will do it just this once, just because I quite like the fact that someone actually requested this. There you go. Enjoy, Andrew. I'll have to get some cloth on the go to make your carpet. Right, we've got them out at least. They are mad, bro. Wow, there's quite a few of them as well. That's not good. Let's get the force target on these actually set on these guys. Can I not double click? Damn it. That's kind of annoying. And for this one, are we even going to have a chance of hitting us either, really? Probably not. At least the centipedes are slow. Especially if they're walking backwards and forwards across the wall like that. Yes, we are indeed missing cloth, I am aware. And that is why we are going to set up another growing zone out here. We have plenty of room for it. Not going to be a big one, this one. And this is going to be for cotton. Machining table up. Right, are we having any noticeable impact down here? Ooh, what? Right, fortunately I paused that quick enough there. Those turrets are on. Let's get the bottom ones on as well, and then anybody not in the base, like you two, immediately have to come inside. Are they going to be able to get in there in time? Or do I want to start from back here? I should really, this is a good point. I should really have a secondary defensive location further back here for when we get these raids dropping into the base, because they will do that now. And what you don't want is to be out in the middle of the turret crossfire like we're going to be at the moment. So I'm gonna keep these guys inside for the time being, and we're gonna react to where they land rather than anything else. Benefactress Grammary, let's have you down by that door. Ondra, Bristow, let's have you down by that door. Oh, JP Minor, you want to go and hide up there, man? I think it might be a good idea if you guys go and hide up there. Kind of try and let the turrets deal with it. This is looking ropey with where they're landing. We might actually end up with like an in the base fight here. Just in case we do, let's get people in sensible positions for when they come through. What a cruelty with the LMG. Certainly a surprise when you come through a door. And then Ondra to the face will also be a bit of a surprise, I'm sure. But they are happy running for the turrets. This is okay. So once we've got them a little further away, let's go and give them a surprise from behind as well. Ondra, you can't really do the whole surprise from behind thing, so you might as well stay down there. Bristow, get outside. You're gonna run off the map that way? Interesting. Hodor defend JP Minor. Yes. Oh dear. This is gonna lead to some really, really, really horrible impressions I can now see. Okay, again, that could most certainly have gone worse. We got one guy here that we could... Oh, not a chance in hell. Nope. You're looking very high medicine. This might be someone for sale, perhaps? Health is... nothing to the brain. Not much to the brain, but shots to the spine doesn't seem great. Sure there, was there anyone else? Lauren, in shock. Okay, one more. Teetotaler, but yeah, well, that sounds good. Trigger happy, I'm fine with it. Why is everyone neurotic? Everyone these days seems to be neurotic. You're missing a leg and a finger. Okay. Right, well, I think the answer here would be we are going to... I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to do that with everyone. We're going to definitely capture Kimmy. Is it worth capturing Lauren? I mean... missing a leg, you're not going to be worth much. You've not really got much in the way of skills. I'm not sure we can be bothered to keep you. Sorry. Guys, you might want to go back inside just for a second. You don't want to see this. Same with you, Noel. I'm not sure wandering up there right now is the thing to do. There's a small execution going on. else seemingly okay? Well, there would be a small execution going on if they, as usual, were capable of actually hitting anything at all. I mean, the turrets are the best shooting thing I've got, and even then, they're not exactly good at it. They killed all my mortars, so I guess that solves the drone problem, though. We're going to have to go and deal with it direct. Oh, just give up, guys. Just give up. You're not doing it. No, go do some work. You guys, go do some work. Let's unforbid all the stuff. Not that stuff. Anything else kicking around? Looks like because we were so close to the edge of the map as well, a lot of them just got away. Didn't get quite as many kills as we would normally get. But still, survived okay. Only thing we lost was the mortars. Can I get Hodor to euthanize? Looks like we are missing power conduit up there, are we? It looks like there should be one around the top, but yeah, there should be. It's blown up along there. And also we need to get, as is an opportunity to move the mortars, I guess, even though the room is there and helpful. Them being up here, maybe them being up there is fine. The room is more useful than anything else. So this time we're going to get another standard one. Let's try and make it so we've got plenty of room for these. A standard one, and I want an incendiary one. Try 250 steel each. Loads of steel. There's kind of part of me that says, why don't we have another one? But we've only really got 2 people any good at that. And looks like we're missing a bit of wall too. Oh. And evidently Mako was kindly standing guard even though the fight was long over. Oh, you are wearing something, okay. I was expecting that to be just a naked person sitting in there, but we're good. Let's speed things up just a little bit, and again, consider what we're going to do about this. Hodor's unhappy. What's your problem, bro? Huh? You're hungry and you're tired. I suppose that makes sense. Very, very, very slowly on alcohol. Okay, so I think we're not going to be able to deal with this episode. I could go down there now. Let's turn the turrets off quickly while I remember. What we really want to try and do is get someone who's nice and quick, someone with good movement speed, and then try and, what's that, 4.8, and then try and lure some of them back if we can. 4.4. 0.5, so in fact yes, Hodor, sure. Let's have a look. How slow actually is 0.73. Good job, bro. So cruelty is potentially, yeah, cruelty is our fastest guy as far as I can see, or is, no, yeah, cruelty is our fastest person. So it'll be cruelty probably that goes down there and pokes them, but there is half a chance that we can. I think if you get the sort of the alien ship itself down to a set percentage, they automatically attack you. So maybe if we were to put a couple of people into that setup, did we manage? I didn't remember to do anything with Kimmy here, so let's get medicine. We're not trying to recruit, if I remember rightly. No, it was the very neurotic too smart thing that's going to mean that you're an absolute nightmare to deal with. So yeah, maybe we put a couple of guys who are really good at shooting in. We can see whether or not that makes a difference on the alien ship. Get that low enough that they come up, because it's taken some damage. Not a huge amount, but it's taken some damage. The drone level's still low, so we're not really in panic mode yet. I've got it on pause for no reason. Okay, so that's one of the mortars up. So let's immediately get... So how are you? Cold and hungry. Alright, let's immediately get him manning the incendiary mortar and see if we can't set fire to some of them. And that's probably still got its false target, but let's try and change it if we can. Not quite in time. But yes, we'll leave Gramarye setting fire to them down there for a bit. Don't know if that's going to help. Okay, that's not great. So that's up to the medium drone now. Ah, that's better. Get a fire right next to them. Ah, yes, but they put snow down. So that doesn't really help, does it? That was a stupid move. They do make a good noise, those things. Okay, that's the second one fixed. So, where is Jan? Jan, hurry up and wake up. Dude, we need you to be manning the other mortar, please. And we're going to have the other mortar doing exactly the same thing. Bang on top of that. Hodor is idle. We can also add a build to the machining table. Get our mechanoids assembled. Not that I can easily work out how many we've got. What's that? 5 centipedes and 10 scythers. Cool. Not particularly important job right this second, but given we're still busy trying to barrage them. Anything useful in the wreckage? Meat. Where is the wreckage? Down past the alien ship. Yes, nice try, game. Nice try. Not falling for that. Yeah, there's no way we're going to get the attack done this episode. I think this might actually be one where I call it with no proper ending because... Oh, hang on. No, there you go. There's the proper ending. We got a bunch of animals coming in and we will finish on that. I forgot to turn the power on. Off, even. I swear I heard the noise of shooting there. Jan's angry as well. Alright, you guys go back to doing what we need to take a break from that. Get rid of the dead body that we got kicking around might help as well. You got any gear we want? Ooh, psychic foil helmet and a personal shield. Yeah, we'll take those. Was that the only local animal driven mad? Well, that's not very much of a threat, but to be honest, I'm going to have to end it here anyway. It's got long enough, and yeah, there's no way I want to do the attack on them in one move. There's no way I'm entering an episode halfway through an attack on those nasty guys down there. So, quick check of my list. I think we got pretty much everything done. We even started on the carpet. The only thing I didn't get done that I wanted to get done this episode was the second sculpting table, but we're going to end up having to wait for this sculpture to finish, I think. I don't want to interrupt it. It's getting there. So... who knows? Maybe I will. Maybe I've changed my mind there. But otherwise, we're now kind of set up. We've got plenty of extra room in the base, ready for new colonists. We've got our prisoners' quarters sorted. Let me just check I did. Yeah, that's all fine. We've got a couple of prisoners ready for sale. We've got room for 2 more. I think we're good. I think we're at the point where we can really focus on our economy for a bit. I mean, even the Devil Strand might actually be finishing soon. Who knows? That would be perhaps too much luck. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. As usual, if you liked it, please hit like. And I'll catch you next time.